The Taximan Story by Catherine Lim. Stories of Singapore. One day, a teacher rides a taxi.
Take me to National University of Singapore. Please make it fast cause I got a meeting to attend and I need to be there on time.
Very good, madam. Sure, I will take you there in plenty good time for your meeting, madam. This way better. Less traffic, less car jams. Half hour should make it, madam, so not to worry.
Have you been a taximan for a long time?
Yes, madam, I've been a taximan for 20 years now, madam. A long time ago, Singapore not like this. So crowded, so busy. Last time, more peaceful, not so much taximen or so much cars and buses.
Oh, you must been working so hard.
Yes, madam, I can make a living. So, what do? I must work hard if want to success in Singapore. People like us, no read, no write. We must sweat to earn money for wife and children.
Do you have a big family?
Yes, madam. Quite big family. 8 children, 6 sons and 2 daughters. Big family, haha. No good, madam. In those days, we got family planning in Singapore. People born many, many children every year. One child is no good at all. 2 children, 3 children, enough. Stop. Our government says stop. Lucky for me, all my children big now. 4 of my sons working. 1 a businessman, 2 clerks, a teacher in primary school, 1 in national service, 1 still schooling. My eldest daughter, she is 20 plus, stay at home, help the mother.
Is your daughter already married?
No, not married yet. Very shy and her health not so good. But a good obedient girl. My other girl. Oh, madam, very hard for father when daughter is no good. And go against her parents. Very sad like punishment from God. Today, young people not like us when we are young. We obey. Our parents say don't do this. We never do. Otherwise, the cane. My father caned me. I was big enough to be married and still got caning. My father, he was very strict. And that is good thing for parents to be strict. If not, young boys and girls become very useless. Do not want to study but run away. And go to nightclubs and take drugs and make love. You agree with me, madam?
Yes, I absolutely agree with you. Today, young people, they are very trouble to their parents.
Madam, you see this young girl over there, outside the coffee house? See what I mean, madam?
Yes,
There are only schoolboys and schoolgirls, but they act as big shots, spending money, smoking, wearing latest fashion, and making love.
yes, that's true. Even though you're just a taxi man, you're aware about the behavior of the teenagers today.
Ah, madam, I know. As a taximan, I know them and their habits. Madam, you are a teacher, you say?
Yes,
You know or not that young schoolgirls, 15, 16 years old, they go to school in the morning in their uniforms, and then after school, they don't go home. They have clothes in their school bag, and they go to public lavatory or hotel and change into these clothes, and they put makeup on their face. Their parents never know. They tell their mom go school meeting, got sports and games, this, that, but they really come out and play the fool. Ah, madam, I see you surprised, but I know other tricks a lot as I take them in my taxi. The usual is wait in bowling alley or coffee house or hotel, and they woke up. And friend, the European and American tourists, and this is how they make fun and also extra money.
Hey ladies!
Hello, boys!
You want some drink?
Yes, of course.
Madam, you believe or not, when I tell you how much money they got, I say, last night, madam, this young girl, very pretty, and make up and very sexy dress. She told me take her to Arcade Mansions. This place, famous, madam, fourth floor flat, and she opened her purse to pay me. And I say, all American notes, $10 notes all. And she pull one out and say, keep change, as she has no time already.
Take me to the Elroy Hotel.
Okay, miss. Okay, miss, we're here.
Here's the $1.
Here's the change.
No thanks, just keep the change.
Madam, I tell you this every month. I got more money from these young girls and their American and European boyfriends in my taxi. More than I get from other people who bargain and say don't want go by meter and wait even for 10 cents change. Some of them really make me mad. But these young girls and their boyfriends don't bargain. They just pay, and they make love in taxi. So much they don't know if you go round and change them by meter. I tell you, madam, some of them don't care how much they spend on taxi. It is like this. After 1 a.m. taxi fare double, and I prefer working this time, because naturally, much more money. I go and wait outside Elroy Hotel or Town Court, or Arcade Mansions, and such enough, madam. We'll have plenty business. Last Saturday, madam, no joking. On one day alone, I make nearly $150. Some of it for services. Some of tourists don't know where. So I tell them and take them there, and that's extra money.
You surely know a lot of things.
Ah, madam, if I tell you all, no end to the story. But I will tell you this, madam. If you have young daughter and she say, Mommy, I got meeting today in school and will not come home, you must not stay. Yes, yes, but you must go and ask her where and why and who. And you find out. Today young people not to trust, like young people in many years ago.
Why are you telling this?
Oh, madam, I tell you because I myself have daughter. Oh, madam, a daughter I love very much, and she is so good and study hard. And I see her report cards and her teacher write good work and excellent. So on, so on. Oh, madam, she my favorite child. And I ask her what she want to be after left school, and she says go to university. None of my other children could go to university. But this one, she is very smart and intelligent. No boasting. Madam, her teachers write good and excellent, and so on and so on. In her report cards, she study at home and help the mother, but sometimes a little lazy. And she say teacher want her to go back to school to do extra work, extra coaching in her weak subject, which is math, madam. So I let her stay back in school and day after day, she come home in evening. Then she do her studies and go to sleep. Then one day, oh madam, it make me so angry even now. One day, I in my taxi driving along and hey, I see a girl looking like my Lechu with other girls and see some Europeans outside a coffee house. But I think it cannot be Lechu. How can? Lechu is in school. And this girl is all dressed up and make up and very bold in her behavior. And this is not like my daughter at all. Then they go inside the coffee house. And my heart is very, very how you describe it, madam. My heart is very susahati. And I say to myself, I will watch that later and see her monkey tricks. The very next day, she is there again. I stop my taxi.
Ouch, it hurts!
Quiet! You need to explain these small things in the house.
In the house.
Ouch! It hurts!
What are you doing in the coffee house with those prostitute girls?
I'm just making fun with them!
Fun, Rachel? Tell me the truth.
I'm telling the truth!
Telling the truth? Huh? Huh?
Stop! Stop! Stop!
Starting from now, you're grounded. You're not allowed to go out until you learn your lessons. I locked her up in her room for 3 days, and I ashamed to tell her teacher. So I just tell the teacher that Lecho is sick. So please to excuse her. Oh, madam, how you feel in my place? Make yourself so cheap when her father drive taxi all day to save money for her university.
Is everything between you and your daughter okay now?
What is it, madam?
I said, is everything between you and your daughter okay now?
Yes. Everything okay now. Thank you. She cannot leave the house except to go to school. And I tell her mother always check in everything she do. And her friends, what sort of people they are.
Can you wait for me until my meeting is done?
What, madam? Oh, sorry, madam. Wait for you to finish your meeting? Must go off. Please excuse me in a hurry, madam. Must go off to Hotel Elroy. There are plenty people to pick up. So very sorry, madam. And thank you very much.
Oh, that's okay. Here's the payment. Thank you for sharing your story to me.
My youngest daughter have a similar behavior, similar like the other schoolgirls that act like gangsters. Since you're a teacher, did you know something strange about the girls after school time? They don't really go home, but they go to hotels and other places for sure. If you have a daughter, don't accept her trust, but you only do that when she wants to go out. Just like my naughty daughter, who really got caught for that. I scolded her so loud that I don't even care, so I just shout.
The end. Thank you for listening our radio drama, Red Horse Fighter, Grade 8 Honors School Year 2016-2017. 사랑해, 감사합니다.